Question 3. I can see reading through here that everything's marked on the diagram already. The resultant of P and Q is R, so I'm just going to mark that on the diagram. The resultant will be heading in this direction because it's being pulled here and here, and 7 is slightly greater, so it will be going slightly more down to there. So that's R. I've got to find the magnitude of R. Now, R is P and Q added together. So R is equal to P plus Q. P is 6i 0j, and Q I have to resolve into components to write that in ij format. So I'm going to make a triangle down here and across here. As this whole angle is 120 and this is a right angle, that means this one's 30 degrees, making this component here 7 cos 30, and this component here 7 sin 30. Writing those up here, this is the I component, which is in the negative direction, minus 7 sin 30, and this is also negative, minus 7 cos 30. Adding those together, I get 2.5 and negative 7 root 3 over 2. I'm going to leave those in exact form. I've got to find the magnitude of R. So the magnitude of R is found using Pythagoras. 2.5 squared plus minus 7 root 3 over 2 squared, which is root 43 or 6.56. For part 2, the angle between the line of action R and the line of action P is this angle here. So I really need to resolve this R into components. In fact, it's already in components over here, so I can just use those. I'll just make a triangle for that just to demonstrate. So R is there, its I component 2.5 and its j component minus 7 root 3 over 2. So if I want to find this angle here, I just need to use tan. So the theta is equal to arctan of opposite, so that's 7 root 3 over 2, 2.5. Now I'm just going to find this angle here, so I'm just going to use the positive value, and that gives me 67.6 degrees, which is the angle between these two. Now I'm quite comfortable that that's correct because I drew that on the diagram. Marks wise, there's a method mark for forming this equation for each one of these, even if you get sine and cos the wrong way round, and an accuracy mark for each of the answers. There's then a method mark for Pythagoras and an accuracy mark for 6.56, so clear use of Pythagoras there. Then for part 2, there's a method mark for clearly using tan to find the angle, and an accuracy mark for the angle. You may have used sine or cos, which is fine as long as it's correctly used there. Now for the accuracy mark you could have 68, or if you'd use the negative version 112, then also allow adding 180 to those, so 248 or 292.